Merry Christmas. Hola, hola, hola. We are back with another episode of The Exchange, and we're playing some of our favorite Christmas tunes. If you caught us yesterday, we played a little bit. Sing it, Lana. No, I'm just kidding. We played a little bit of Feliz Navidad, and we realized that a lot of what we discussed, it was our Spanish episode. We left a lot more that we didn't cover in our short 20-minute time period. So we're back to discuss more about holiday traditions, Christmas and New Year's. And if you are learning English, Spanish as well, in particular at the intermediate level, you're in the right place. This episode is part of Bammbuu Languages, part of our community. We try to build community of language learners to practice conversation, level up your language skills, and meet new friends, all through cultural exchange. And that's what we do here on this show. So thank you for joining. Before we get started, I wanted to do just two little shout outs. We did it yesterday too, but shout out to our community. We have over 1,100 students who have joined us from over 55 countries. So let's give a clap. Shout out to Armina and Alana here. We've also crossed over 100,000 views on YouTube. And our support for this show in particular is growing a lot. So we've probably over 5x'd our viewers since we started, and we're only getting better. So we really appreciate the love. Drop something in the chat to show some support, but we really appreciate you guys. And before we go any further, and before I forget, how are you two doing? Romina, ¿cómo estás?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm excited because today I'm meeting a friend that is studying abroad, so I'm excited to get all the tea.
Did use some Gen Z slang, if you guys know from our last episodes, trying to keep you guys in the loop on that, but that's very fun. And I also said before we started recording, Alana's going to London next year, so maybe Romina can give us some of the tea to share with Lana. And then,
beforehand.
Yeah, before London. Lana, how are you doing today? Is it cold there in Ohio?
Yes, it is. Doing well. I feel like it's a Bammbuu curse. Every time I'm on the call, it's snowing here, so we have snow falling.
It's giving freezing. How do you say it?
Yes. It's giving I need a coat.
I need a coat. That's what it is. That's what it is. Cool. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining. Again, thanks to all our people. Hopefully we got some of our Turkish community in here. We gave them a special shout out yesterday. I know you're learning Spanish primarily, but come holler at us. So not to delay anymore, let's talk about the differences between the Christmas season in Latin America, in particular Peru, and the United States. We learned yesterday that in Latin America, it's mostly celebrated on Noche Buena or Christmas Eve. But here in the United States, depending on your culture and family tradition, we could celebrate on Christmas Eve or Christmas morning. Generally speaking, people open presents on Christmas morning, I would say, in the United States. Would you agree, Alana?
Yes, definitely. That's the big tradition. 5 a.m. for some people on Christmas morning.
Yeah. We used to get up early as kids and wake your parents up so you can go down and open presents. And like Romina said yesterday, oftentimes we're in our Christmas pajamas and not very dressed up. But I believe in Latin culture in particular, you dress up to take photos, huh, Romina?
Yeah, you have to dress up really nice to see your family, to take pictures. And usually we like open the presents like on the 24th as well, like at night. Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. Sometimes in the United States here, if you have like a mixed culture background or you have different families you celebrate with, you would open presents on Christmas Eve too. For example, us with our grandma on my dad's side, we'd open up Christmas Eve presents, and then on Christmas Day we do the traditional Christmas. So you kind of double dipped from that standpoint. So I think it depends. But Landu, do you think we ever really dressed up? Maybe for the Christmas Eve party, but what do you think?
Yeah, I would say we're like Christmas Eve church service was definitely a dress up situation. I think the nicest it ever got on Christmas was jeans, and that was after we already opened up gifts. So not a big.
Your new shoes that you got for Christmas.
Yeah.
Try to flex on your cousins a little bit. Yeah, I understand. Very cool. Any other traditions that that we might have missed on Christmas that's kind of like an American tradition, Alana?
I don't know. I would say also sometimes people do like a Christmas dinner, like
Yeah,
after the festivities of the day. So yeah, it's kind of like a whole day event, I would say.
cool. Shout out Hunter in the chat. Welcome, and we're happy you joined us. Yeah, Christmas dinner. We talked about that yesterday. So it's traditional in Peru that there's like a turkey and or a ham. What do we have in the United States? I feel like it depends on the family. Maybe Christmas ham. What you think?
Yeah, I would say ham. It's like if
Hmm.
you're doing a breakfast, it's kind of like a Canadian bacon, maybe. But
That's not
Christmas
very
dinner,
American. That's Canadian.
right? But Christmas dinner, I would say definitely ham is what comes to mind.
Yeah, so maybe I just missed it as usual. But yeah, it depends. We have ham there too. Cool. All right. So for those who are learning, I love Christmas too, Hunter. Thank you for
Same.
for the feedback. Any Christmas traditions, Hunter, that you have, um, feel free to share it in the chat. We'll make sure to give you a shout out. But for us, we always like to, for the English learners in particular, add some vocabulary to the episodes. So we have Christmas dinner. We have Christmas Eve instead of Noche Buena. Christmas Eve service is referring to a church service. I'm not sure. What do you call it in Spanish? Iglesia, but is it like a servicio de iglesia, or what do you think?
Yeah, well, that would be like the literal translation, but I don't think in Spanish we say it like service. You just like go to church and that's it. Like ir a la iglesia.
Okay, less formal, probably.
Mhm.
That makes sense. Cool. So that's it, the Spanish translation. And then I found out today, I was corrected that Christmas ham, in fact, is a traditional uh, dinner here for the United States. But very cool. All right. So that's kind of what we wanted to follow up on from the American perspective in our English episode. As you know, though, the holiday season is more than just Christmas. By the way, Ramina, I heard this yesterday that in certain Latin countries, the Christmas season is like 2 months long. Like right after fall, people just start celebrating and start put lights up and things like that. Is that true, or when does it start there in Lima, Peru?
Yeah, like maybe in some places you start like building your tree, let's say in like November or maybe even in October if you're like
Oh,
really
geez.
excited, and people like take out the tree maybe like at March, but maybe
Hmm.
because we are lazy, and it's like
So from October to March is half the year. We got into Christmas tree up in the house.
pretty much, yeah, exactly.
Nice. I like it. Alana, you put yours up early too, right? Talk to me.
I did. I put mine up, I want to say like right after Halloween. So by the end of Christmas, it'll be up. It will have been up 2 months, and I am in no rush to take it down either.
Yeah, sure.
March, you and Romina can be twins
Right.
and have the same
Do
birthday.
it Peru style.
Oh, we have some love for Alana as a regular guest. Hunter goes to his aunt's house to open presents, and also his grandma's house. Kind of similar to us because you have a split family here. You go to both parents' side. Maybe not split family, but both parents are in the same city. Um,
Mhm.
Very cool, or families rather. All right, sorry, I had to quick digress there, but it's very interesting. Some people love Christmas so much they keep the tree up 6 months out of the year. I mean, it's
Yeah.
almost to the point where you should just keep it up like all
I know.
all year, so you
You
never
should
have to
just
take it
decorate
down.
it for different
Yeah.
holidays at that point.
Yeah, your Thanksgiving tree, for example.
Right.
Got a turkey on that mug up top. Okay, cool. That sounds good. Also, in regards to Christmas, we talked about this yesterday. I love it. So in regards to Christmas, we talked about yesterday. We're in different parts of the world, right? So in Romina's part of the world, and most of Latin America, it is summertime. So it's like a nice hot Christmas. You can enjoy the beach, things like that.
Mhm.
For us, it's freezing. As Lonnie said, it's giving cold. It's giving Bammbuu curse weather out there. So let's talk about the differences there. We usually, especially in Ohio where we grew up, have to wear coats, shovel snow, etc. Ramina, do you guys enjoy Christmas on the beach, or how does it look like?
Yeah, I mean, we're used to it. Like here, Christmas it's always on summer, so usually we dress up with like dresses, I don't know, skirts, shorts, because it start to getting like really hot. But yeah,
Hmm.
like we are excited. We are used to it. And here in Lima, we have like the beach really close, so it's
Hmm.
nice. We see like the sunset and see like the Christmas
Beautiful.
lights, but at the same time, it's really sunny, so it's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. That's unique for, I guess, some parts of the US. Like if you live in Miami, obviously you're on the beach in hot weather. But traditionally, I feel like the Christmas theme would be more cold weather, as you saw in our Grinch episode or the Grinch movie we talked about yesterday. Okay, that that is something different to contend with. Oftentimes, people do vacation on the beach too. Um, but Lana, what is your take on Romina drinking hot chocolate in 80-degree weather on the beach?
I don't know. I say anything to be festive, so I'm in support of it. I think in Ohio it's supposed to be kind of warm this year for Christmas, and by warm, not beach weather, but maybe like 40s or 50s. So won't be hot chocolate weather, but I'll still drink it.
Okay. You do anything to be festive outside of wear a hat to our recording?
Yes, and Christmas movies definitely.
Perfect. Also, for the folks who are in Celsius, when Lana mentioned 40 to 50, it's about 10 degrees Celsius. So a little bit more warm
It's
for
really cold.
us. We got 70 degrees. Yeah, really cool. What is it there for
Yeah,
you,
that's
Ramina?
that's warm for us. So
Ah, well, for us, I don't think it ever gets that cold here in winter. Winter, it's like 18 Celsius. I don't know that how much that is in.
Mhm.
Let's take a look. I'm doing some quick. It looks like you're about today in Fahrenheit. Lima,
Today is the
Peru
21st,
is about
21.
68 degrees, 70 degrees there. Nice. Love it. It's 70 degrees where Hunter's at too. So you guys are also twins. But okay, cool. Also, a little bit more. I keep saying we're done with Christmas, but we're just so festive. We talked about hot chocolate. We do that as well. Also, we talked about eggnog. Alana, would you like to share more about eggnog? Because I didn't do a great job explaining it yesterday. Very weird drink, but also festive.
Yeah.
So talk to us.
Ooh, I don't know. I don't know a good. It's kind of thick, so I would say it's thicker than milk if you're drinking it, and it has some festive holiday flavors. I don't really like eggnog, so I can't be our eggnog expert because I'm not drinking it a lot. But yeah, a lot of people, hot chocolate and eggnog kind of fall into the same bucket during Christmas time.
Yeah, that's a good point. Something to miss. It is thick. It's like condensed milk.
Hmm.
It's like close to like ice cream thickness, wouldn't you say?
Oh,
Yeah.
Like melted ice cream.
but
Uh,
it's alcoholic or it's like.
oh, you
It
can
can be
make it
both.
alcoholic.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Usually at the store, you just buy it and you mix it up with a little bit of pisco. You know what I'm saying, Romina? And then I think we're good to go. Yeah, Hunter doesn't like eggnog. A lot of people don't. Very acquired taste, but it is traditional. You can mix it with booze. You could not. You could have it in the morning, pretty much all day. So something to try for sure. Most people either love it or hate it. We also talked about coquito yesterday. Alana, give us a little feedback on coquito because I know you like that one.
I do like that. That's one of my favorites. I don't know like the flavor profile, Bryson, if you can remind me, but my dad makes a very, very good coquito. So that's my preferred alternative to eggnog on the
Appreciate
holidays.
the sub, Hunter. We're getting 1,400 up in here. Thank you for the
Yay.
love. We'll drop a chat. Yeah, so that's your preferred drink. AB mentioned yesterday that it was condensed milk. I think we had some cinnamon, a little bit of vanilla, and something else. I also see that eggnogs can have bourbon or rum. So really, whatever booze you want there. I would say coquito is a thicker drink, but not as thick as eggnog, and it's pretty refreshing. So honestly,
Mhm.
on the beach there, it would be good there in Lima or obviously whatever. It came from Puerto Rico, like I said, so they come from a tropical climate.
They
Um,
know, they know.
they
Yeah.
know, right? They know. Cool. Okay, now I think we can finally move to New Year's Eve. So
So
for New
take off your
Year's,
Santa hat for
no,
this
no,
section.
we gotta be festive. We gotta be festive. Also, we're gonna have some Christmas music to end the episode too. There we go. Coconut cream, and both the coquito.
Yeah, I think the coconut makes it better than eggnog for me.
Yeah,
Mhm. Makes
it's
sense.
the coconut for me, to use a Gingy.
Yeah,
All right.
it's giving coconut.
It's giving coconut. It's giving oh jeez. Take
Take
peep peep the chat, dog. All right. Maybe we get 1,400 subs. I'll take it off. All right. So next, New Year's Eve. Romina, talk to us about your traditions.
Yeah, well, here in Latin America, we have a lot of traditions. Firstly, starting with your kind of underwear choice of that you use on New Year's Eve. Usually is yellow. Yellow is to bring like good luck. It also could be red, like to attract love. Then when it's like New Year's, we usually have the 12 grapes that you probably heard of this tradition that you eat like 12 grapes and make a wish for each one, but you have to do it quickly. You have to eat and think quickly because you have to do it from like 12 to 12:01, like 1 minute. So you have to like
You eat 12 grapes in 1 minute.
yeah, and you also have to think.
Like sequential.
You have to think your wish, like think chew, solo, everything really fast. Then another tradition is like throwing when it's like 12, throwing yourself like lentils to attract like prosperity, money. Then what if you want to attract love at 12, a lot of things that you have to do at 12, you have to go under a table if you want to find love the next year, the following year. So
no wonder we're so anxious. We have 1,400 things to do at 12 o'clock, and you don't know which one's going to be.
Exactly. You have to go under the table, and sometimes some people go under the table and also like eat the grapes. So you have to, while throwing the lentils, a lot of things. And also, if you want to travel next year, people go around the block, but this could be like a 12:01, 12:05, and you have to like run around the block with your luggage, and that symbolizes that next year you're going to travel. So yeah, I think those are like the main traditions.
I might live stream this year at New Year's. I'm going to run around the block with my luggage, with my yellow underwears on. Talk about let's get some good luck.
For sure.
I like those traditions. I didn't know it was all at 12. I thought it was like leading up to 12. You had the grapes. So very cool. Seems like a superstitious tradition, though, right? With good luck and obviously travel. Alana, talk to us about the United States traditions on New Year's, particular like Rockefeller, the ball drop,
Yeah, I was gonna say probably the biggest one that I can think is everybody, like every bar, restaurant, anybody in their house has the ball drop on. I think there's like 2 different programs that are very special. But it's a countdown to
Clark.
Right. It's a countdown. Happy 100th birthday. Anyway.
Yeah.
It's like it's like they have like a full couple hours situation, but leading up to midnight, I think like 10 seconds, the ball is dropping and everybody is counting down. And then when the clock hits midnight, like if you're with somebody, you'll give them a kiss. That's like a tradition, I think. I'm trying to think if there are any other.
Or you can go find somebody. You don't have to be with them. But then you could get arrested for being a creep. No Palta.
Right. Right. Anyway, I would say that's probably the biggest one. Now, I don't know if this is a tradition and not everybody's a football fan, but there's a lot of big important games on New Year's Eve. So I think a lot of people are tuning in and watching those games. I remember 2 New Year's Eves ago, our team lost by like kicking a field goal at the stroke of midnight. So
heartbreaking. American football, by the way, for those listening internationally.
Yes.
And college primarily. But yeah, it was heartbreaking loss.
NFL. But yeah, those are the big ones. Other ones on like New Year's Day is I think when the food tradition gets involved, like black-eyed peas or something like that. But mostly just ball drop and celebrating with friends and family on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, ball drop's big. It's in New York City, and it is East Coast time, right? So there's probably like 4 time zones in the United States, but everyone, at least in my perception, celebrates from the East Coast. So when it drops on 12 o'clock East Coast is when things start to happen. West Coast is different. It's 3 hours behind, so they have a different New Year's. but the main focus that everyone looks at, I think, is on the East Coast, and they can celebrate however they want. Here in Texas, at 12, people start popping off with fireworks. It is a big celebration, which is fun. Homemade, right? So they just do it from their house. Obviously, there's some other places that have fireworks. And then on New Year's Day, Black Eyed Peas is supposed to bring good luck. So we make that every year. And that's probably one of the bigger superstitions. So it brings you luck for the year. There are probably some other ones I can't think about. I know some people do, depending on your culture, like if you don't shower the day before, it's supposed to like bring good luck into the new year.
Okay.
Interesting, right? Something like that. I might have messed it up. Holler at me if I messed it up. But so there's something with showering, and if you don't do it, you bring your dirty drawers into the new year, and it's supposed to be good luck. So there's that, and I think that should be it as far as traditions. Yeah, one other one. I know AB will show some love in the chat. New Year's Day, there's a big game every year called the Rose Bowl, and this is a college football, American football game. And it's traditional. Some of the best teams in the country play each other. And what they do, it's in LA, it's in Los Angeles, and it's like a very historic traditional game. So we always turn that one on and eat our Black Eyed Peas or whatever it may be. Some people think eating pork as well is good for the new year, which sometimes, if I heard you put pork with your Black Eyed Peas, it's double good luck. And you're wearing yellow underwear. Shout out to my Peruvian people. I don't know. You can't be stopped.
You have to.
Yeah, we have to win. So those are all good traditions, I think. But Hunter knows what we're talking about as well, and that's just a little bit more about Christmas and New Year's. If we're going to recap, we have the English vocabulary New Year's, so it's like Año Nuevo. We have the ball drop, which references the ball on a timer dropping to celebrate the new year. We have fireworks. What else, Alana? Anything else you missed from the grammar perspective?
A kiss when the ball drops.
Ooh, New Year's kiss.
Yeah, I think that's it.
And that's it. Cool. All right, what a fun episode. I'm glad we had some people in here joining. Hunter, I told you we're not at 1,400 subs, man. I can't do that. But my favorite holiday, probably Christmas or Thanksgiving. How about you two? Favorite holiday? Hunter's asking in the chat.
I think Christmas as well.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, that sounds good. Cool. So we got the grammar out of the way. Thank you two for joining. Great bonus episode. It is the season. Two things before we go. A couple of things. We are almost at 1,400 subs. Let me know. It's free to like it, it's free to share it, and it's free to sub. Give us some subs so we can keep bringing some great content to you. We'd love to finish off the year on a high note. Shout out again to our community. We're growing the show every single week, and we have, like I mentioned, over 1,100 people join our community. If you want to have a conversation class for free with people like us and other certified tutors, join the link that's in the description. Sign up is free for our Bammbuu community. And Romina, I might have forgot something, but holla at me because I know you give us some great instructions to the community in Spanish. What do you have for us?
Sí, pueden dejarnos en los comentarios qué tradiciones ustedes tienen para Año Nuevo, para así también incluir nuevas tradiciones en ese día. Y sí, suscríbanse y también síganos en Instagram para más tips y tricks.
100%. Instagram is the one. So yeah, let us know if we want what you want us to cover next. Holla at us on Instagram. We have more tips and tricks there. It'd be great to grow our community. We also have a community feature in our YouTube channel. So drop your comments and let us know some more about your traditions or what you might want to hear from us. But other than that, we really appreciate the support. Thank you to our special guest for joining. Can we get a round of applause? Yeah, I forgot. And before we go, I got something for you guys. Oh, we forgot to talk about our favorite Christmas songs. But other than that, guys, I appreciate it. We'll talk to you next time. And Happy New Year. Feliz Navidad and Merry Christmas.
Bye. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.